There is so much distraction in life in general, and so much distractions that you're going to get in your recovery journey, that I actually need to make a video on that, just so you can focus 100% on your recovery, because it is that hard. But before talking about all of that, who am I? My name is Wesley, and my mission is to help prevent 1,000 men from killing themselves because of porn addiction, from getting to suicidal thoughts because of it. These are my type of videos, and if that interests you, make sure you subscribe. Also, have you ever had this one moment? You walk outside, there's a beautiful girl right in front of you, right? She's exactly your type, the 10 out of 10 of your dreams, right? She has the perfect facial, the perfect hair, she has the eye colors that you're looking for. She got everything that you want from a girl. And she's walking towards you, so you could actually talk to her. But what happened? You have low self-confidence, so you don't talk to her. You're feeling intimidated. Oh my god. Basically, you're afraid of talking to her, you're afraid of rejection, and you don't have self-confidence. You continue your route, and you go around her. You don't talk to her. And what happened? You never see her again. You missed your one and only chance to actually talk to her because you had low self-confidence. And where is that low self-confidence coming from? It's coming from your porn addiction. The fact that you're constantly fapping to naked girl online every day, because it is your addiction, makes you have low self-confidence for yourself, and you have this shame, this guilt because of it, that lowers your self-confidence and makes you unable to actually approach other girls and talk to them for a long time without actually not being able to talk to them. You feel like, oh yeah, this girl is really great, this girl seems beautiful. But yet, what happened? You approach her, and the moment that she starts to approach, you say, oh no, and you go and do another. You don't approach that girl. That's because you have low self-confidence. If you want to work on that and actually get free for good from your porn addiction, achieve this high self-confidence of being able to actually approach women, just talk to them directly, and being able to get numbers, being able to finally meet the future wife and the future mother of your children, click the first thing down in the description. And that, let's continue directly with the video about the distractions. So what I want in this video for you is to provide you examples and tips so that you can focus 100% on your recovery, because being distracted from your recovery is not good and won't help you in your recovery journey. Being distracted will only make it way longer and way easier for you to actually relapse. And this is not what I want for you. This is surely not what you want from yourself. You, I'm sure, want to quit in the fastest time possible, and that's what I'm offering. And if you don't take my coaching, at least take my tips so that you can make it faster for you. First of all, you have to understand the focus in the recovery. So without focus, it's easy to get distracted, right? When you don't focus on a task, it's easy to think about other things. And even when you're focused on that task, you may sometimes have other thoughts that comes in. For example, in meditation, you're focused on your breath, but a lot of the time what happens, you think about something else. But the fact that you're focused on your breath, even though a thoughts come in your mind, you may think about it for a bit, but you will reconcentrate on your breath. And that's a reps. That's something great. The same applies with work. When you're working, you may get thoughts from outside, from other things that are not in the same subject as what you're doing right now. But the important point is to stay focused, because if you're not focused, imagine you're focused and you get thoughts from outside. Imagine if you're not focused, all the thoughts that are coming in, and it's chaos in your head, right? And you need to be focused in your work to actually perform great and take good decisions. You got everyday challenges to do, and you lose sight of your goal. And that's really important, to stick by your goal. When there is chaos in your head, as I just said, and you're kind of confused about the way to go, you can't achieve it, right? To achieve something, you have to have a clear goal of what you want to achieve and have the steps in order to achieve it. If you can't write that down and you can't fix yourself a goal, you won't be able to achieve it. He who is lost cannot be found, right? And focus on recovery is the same thing. On recovery, especially, if you don't concentrate on your goal, this will bring many more urges and many more relapses. And between you and me, I'm sure you want to quit in the fastest time possible, right? You want to be free in 2 to 3 months instead of it taking you like 3 years to 5 years, sometimes even more. Imagine this guy that is at 40 right now. He spent 20 years addicted to this porn addiction, when what could have been done is just maybe watching these videos, actually learning that it's a bad thing, and quitting by himself in like 5 years. Or he tried all these years, and maybe all that could have been done is just booking up a call with me, and he could have been free in like 2 months. You can see the big time comparison, right? 20 years to 2 months. Like, that's crazy. And after these 2 months, you're free. So you will get all the benefits and your life will be way better. Maybe your future wife, the quality of your wife will be way better. The fact that you're not addicted to porn makes it so that your children that you're going to create with this woman, your family that you're going to make, is going to be stronger, because the sperm that you produce is stronger because you're no longer on fapping mode, right? You're no longer on porn. So it goes as far as that, right? Your future children are going to be thankful without you really knowing, right? But you're going to be thankful to yourself that you stopped fapping, because you know that your children are in better shape and in better condition because you take the sacrifice of, it's not really a sacrifice, right? But for some people, it's considered as a sacrifice to let porn go. So now that you know the need to focus in porn addiction, how can you actually apply this focus towards porn? First of all, you have to set clear priorities. Identify in your journey what's most important for you. What do you feel like is the thing that actually makes you progress? Is it the routine? Every day when you do your routine, you feel great, and this prevents the urges most of the time. So that's what's really moving you forward. Is it when you're practicing self-care activities and this actually makes you able to really focus on your journey and forget about the urges? Or is it when maybe you're talking with others in a support group or in a support system? You're talking with your coach, and the information that he gives you, or the encouragements and things, this makes you create motivation to yourself and actually makes you perform way better in your recovery. Find what's really giving you 80% of the results from 20% of the effort, right? And when you find this, actually focus on it. That's what's giving you most of the results. Now, to help with that, creating a routine might be really important, right? By following a consistent schedule, you train your mind and your body to actually stay on track. And by having a routine, this limits the impact that distractions can have on you. You can imagine yourself that if every hour of your day is planned, at 7 I do this, at 8 I do this, at 10 I do this, and at 1 I do this, and you plan blocks of hours of things to do, maybe a 4-hour block of time to work on your business and things like that, you won't have time during those blocks to actually tell you, oh, I'm bored, I will go on Instagram. Oh, I'm bored, I will go and fap. You have these blocks, these specific things to do. If you have a business that you have to create right now, list out the things that you need in order for you to accomplish that business, and take these steps and implement them into your day. So if you have to work, I don't know, 7 to 10 to actually accomplish one step, make it a step in your routine. 7 to 10, I'm accomplishing one step of my business every day. What happened? What are the chances that during those 7 to 10 hours, you're going to tell yourself, oh, I'm really bored, I want to go and fap? That's almost impossible, right? Because you're not bored. You're actually working on your project, on your business. Maybe that the work isn't cool, like you don't find it so interesting, But you know that it's really important. And there's no way that between these 3 hours that you're supposed to be full focus, full concentrated on your task, you're going to say to yourself, oh, and create yourself urges. There's no urges, right? You're working. If you get urges from typing like words on your keyboard, like that's another point, right? But like it happened, but I mean you're really deep down in the addiction. If typing on your keyboard brings you memories of you writing Pornhub on the phone and actually people watching this, right? But you can see you can get urges from everywhere. But the point that I'm trying to make is you actually having a routine specified with things to do help you actually stay on track and don't focus on the urges. Now we are into the main point of the video, managing distractions. All of the time urges come from these distractions also. And by distractions I mean the main ones like social media, video games. Porn is a distraction also, but you don't really like porn don't create the urges to want to go watch it, right? The urges are in order for you to go and watch it. So I won't include porn in the distractions, but porn is a really great distraction. Great, I mean a big distraction, right? There's drugs, there's cigarettes, there's alcohol, there's others, right? And all these distractions can be there to prevent you from actually quitting this porn addiction that you got right now. Because this takes away some of your time and you need all your time focused to quit this porn addiction for good. It's that hard to quit it. So if I try to actually help you by providing you maybe a strategy, I'd say turn off your notification. Every time you hear the ding, the thing, this, what happened, right? You need to check, you're curious. Humans are curious by nature. And that's a good thing that made us evolve towards other species. But that's also had a bad impact, right? If every day what you hear is ding, and what is your first thing that you think about is, oh, what did I receive? Who texted me? What happened? So you need to check. Now you hear ding another time. Oh, distracted. What happened? And you need to check. I'm pretty sure you have your notification on, and what happened? You hear either the ding or maybe even just the shake on the table. Oh, what happened? Oh, I need to check who sent me a text. Sometimes people cut the notification and still look at their phone and be like, oh, is someone text me? Did I receive a notification? That's like, it's so well designed so that people actually stick by it, but it's not good for the human, right? Because we keep on getting distracted because of it. And you, as I said multiple times, you need your 100% focus on actually completing your recovery journey. So you need to actually create a space where you can focus 100% on your recovery and limit social media, no notification, things like that, right? This can make such an impact on your recovery journey that I will be kind of pissed at myself if I didn't told you this. So I actually tell you, and I know that even though I just told you like a big thing that could really help you, there's the majority of the people watching the video that won't implement it, and that's why the majority of people are also not quitting porn, right? If an expert, as myself, actually knows that this works and tells you that it works and you're not implementing it, you can't really expect yourself to actually quit this porn addiction, right? In order for you to actually quit, you may take the advice from someone that actually went through the journey that you're currently in and finally quitted for good this porn addiction, right? But even though I'm telling this, you do your choices, right? And if you want, I still offer coaching so that I can help you one-on-one directly and you get direct access to all of what you need to actually get free in the fastest time possible for a lifetime. You won't ever need another coaching in your life. You won't ever need porn. You won't ever need to fap again in your life, and you will feel happy. You will feel motivated. You will feel focused. You will feel happiness from just living your life without porn. So that's what I'm trying to offer to everyone. And we are in a war against the porn companies. So if you're interested by that, first link down in the description. And this makes the transition towards the last point. As in every video, you need to seek support. That doesn't mean just me, right? There's a lot of support you can reach outside. There's other people, I'm sure, that are doing the same type of coaching as me. And I'm pretty sure that anyone in your surroundings, right? You're a really good friend, your family, if you're close with your family, these are all good type of support. The only difference is that they don't have the same knowledge and the same experiences that I have. That's the only difference, but they don't cost money, right? And sometimes they're way closer to you at the beginning because they kind of know you a bit. They just don't really know about your porn addiction. And sometimes talking about it with them is kind of shameful, and it's really rare that someone will actually talk about it with them. So that's why majority of the time you turn yourself towards a professional that actually knows what he's talking about, has helped a lot of people, and is actually there to actually help you, right? I'm actually there. I want you to actually get free, because imagine yourself, if you go search for a professional, right? A big company, you're just one of many to them. You're just another person on the book list. And for me, you're actually one unique person. I actually want you to get free, and I will even gain some things from you being free, right? If you're free, that proves that it actually works, and that proves, well, I already know that it works, but I want you to be free. And if you're free, you gain something from this, and I gain something from this. So we are both winner, and we're both in the same goal to quit this porn addiction for good. If you quit it, you're finally free, so you get all of what you wanted from this coaching. And if I'm able to get you free from this porn addiction, I get everything that I wanted from this coaching also. So we are both winners. There's literally like no point to people not getting on the coaching. We are both gaining the thing that we want. But there are still people that think that doing it by themselves is better, and that's okay. You can do it by yourself. I actually did it by myself, right? But it takes longer, and sometimes people value time more than money, right? Which should be the case. You can't buy time most of the time, but you can have a lot of money. You just need to go and work. You can do 3 jobs at the same time if you want to get more money. You can find things to do. There's millionaires in life, but time, you only get one life. So time is limited. That makes it more valuable than money. And so if me, at my place 2 years ago, 3 years now, 3 years ago, when I first discovered about self-improvement and how porn was so bad for me and everything, I would have took the choice to actually pay for someone that could have saved me these 3 years, right? Imagine being this type of free that I am right now 3 years ago. Like the improvement that I could have made each year, and now I would be an even greater person. But at this time, 3 years ago, it wasn't as popular, and people weren't having this thing that I'm offering right now, right? I actually offer that because I offer the help that I wanted to receive when I was younger. But when I was younger, it wasn't there. So that's why I'm actually offering it, right? But yeah, and that's, take care of yourself.